Hi, I think I'm live. I've had to do it slightly differently because it's been a bit of a rush to get on live. So I think I am live. So hello to anybody that is watching. I'm going to set up the TikTok. The setup is different to what I normally have. So I'm trying to get used to the way everything is set up now. So I have no idea if this is going to work or not for both. I have no idea. My stupid stand, I really need to get a new stand. But my really annoying stand isn't working properly. I'm hoping you can hear me okay as well, because the microphone is here where normally it's on the desk. So if you can hear me okay, just send a wave. I'm hoping it's going to be okay, so I'll just wait for people to come on. Let's set up the TikTok live feed. And then I need to get my reference photo up. Hey, good. You can hear me and everything okay? Hopefully. Grab out what pencils I do have. Because I'm going to need loads more colours. Hi Ben. Okay, I think I'm sorry. Camera is really, I really need to get a new stand. Really need to get a new stand. It's a bit concerning actually, but sorry for the big microphone for those on YouTube that can see it right in front of my face. Hi Cole, how are you? I'm drawing a commission today. After that video went viral, I was really lucky to get some commissions booked in. So this is actually for a tattoo. But the lady wants it as a drawing that I can send over, that they can frame. So yeah, all good. I'm live feeding over YouTube because Wednesdays is always my YouTube live feed day. So I tend to dual live feed. So you'll see me on TikTok, but I'm also talking to people on YouTube as well, just to be really annoying and confusing. So to be honest, I might just crack on and make a start. But yeah, this is planned out to be a tattoo once I get it done. I finished the squirrel commission. That's ready to be posted off. That was the watercolour one I did live the other day. Hey, you're right. I've just put, because I can't print A3 at home, I've put the order through my local printer who I have to go to, and I've got to pick up a couple of other A3s as well. So I'm hoping I can do that tomorrow because I've got to go get food shopping and all that boring stuff. I can't wait for you to see them. I'm going to put something a little bit extra in there too. But thank you for supporting the business and me. How are you all today? I'm going to blend that one out with blue. So basically the tattoo design is based on 3 butterflies. 1 butterfly is still being drawn by a quill. So I've got to make it look like it's not finished, which I thought was really pretty. And the quill is going to be rainbow ombre, that's the word. Every time I go on a live feed on YouTube, I get an itchy nose. Just so you can all see me scratch my nose because that's just beautiful. You're not going to believe this, but less than a minute after I posted my first TikTok, my account was permanently banned. Why? So excited. Waited ages to order. I'll do a video when I get them. Oh, bless you. Thank you. I'm really, it's been really busy lately actually. So I've been trying to keep on top of it all. I still haven't even got my purple hair up. So I need to get that sorted out ASAP. Busy in a good way. And we have a new member of the Doodle clan at home now, and Amelie has got herself a new pet hamster because the gerbils have gone back to school now. Hi Leo. So I knew that she would miss the gerbils, and the plan was to get her a new hamster anyway. The guinea pigs are fine, but for her, she handles them in such a way that she can't do with the guinea pigs. Hi Slobberlings, that is such a cool name. So the plan is to make these butterflies look as realistic as possible, or at least not cartoony, because she wanted them as realistic as we could possibly get them, but we still wanted the colourway to be really quite funky and different. It's been nice to be working on commissions again, to be perfectly honest. Thank you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing the one with the quill. I think actually I'm going to get a good portion of this done today. It won't take long. Once I get 2 or 3 layers down of each colour, it'll build up really, really quickly. Oh, did you? That sounds cool. I just love anything that's different. I love normal too, don't get me wrong, and I have, you know, I did many years drawing things normal colours, but I just love colour. I just think it makes the world such a beautiful place, and the more colourful the better. Hi Azaz, do you know what, I think that whole situation was suspect. Something just didn't sit right. The more and more they started talking to me about it, the more I was like, I don't think someone did approach you. I think this is your way of trying to get into the door as such. I don't know, something just feels off about it all. Yes, exactly that. And let's face it, once autumn comes anyway, you have these amazing coloured trees, don't you? And the leaves and... I love it. I love seeing the world in a different light with stuff. Hi. Hi Erica. God, I need my glasses. Computer's further away from me than it normally is, as I've moved my den around again, and now the computer's further away, so I'm going to have to zoom in so I don't have to strain my eyeballs to read what everyone's saying. So bad. Both me and Coffee Man have, I'm really annoyed actually, because I spent last year, I had to spend £300 on my glasses because they're varifocals, and I still don't think they work for me properly, and I ended up getting just really, like, from the pound shop, just some reading glasses, and I swear to God they do a better job for close-up. What did I waste that money on? Can you see? I actually think that the lighting this way round is better on YouTube. It doesn't ever seem to matter on my phone. It always seems to be fairly good. But I think the light seems to be a bit better on YouTube for this. There's a spider crawling around my office somewhere as well, not too far to the left of me. So if I scream and like run away, you know why. But how would you know without wearing your glasses to try out the pound shop glasses? I think I get that. Do you know what? I actually have peppermint oil spray upstairs in my bedroom somewhere, purposely for that. But we've put netting over all our windows as well, because Amelie's petrified. So I'm using polychromos. Polychromos are my pencil of choice. So whenever you see me using them, I do use Caran d'Ache Pablos, which you may have heard of. But majority of the time I'm using polychromos. Prismas I find too soft for me. I think they seem to have lost a little bit of their quality since they were taken over. The one I've got in my hand right now is a Pablo. God, itchy nose. Oh, do you? Yours are probably the decent ones then, I imagine, if they're from some time back. I can't think when they were taken over. Yes. Yeah, so each butterfly's body is a semicolon, and the feather is going to be rainbow. So I sketched out really basic on my iPad, just so I could go back and forth with her to make sure that she was happy with the design. And the layout, and then I sort of had, oh god, I had to play with the colour. Once we'd had to play with the colour and she was happy, then yeah. But I have coming up, I have a green and pink giraffe. I have a rainbow, very much the same theme as the opals. A lion, a rhino, and a zebra. So they're all cat's ruined. I damaged the paper. Why? What have you done to the paper? The ocelot or the cat? Oh no, the other cat you were doing. Yeah, I remember. I don't think there's going to be enough colour down, but I'm going to see if I can lift any up. So how are we all anyway? It's not really enough down, it's a tiny bit down. Let's get a little bit off, but overworked again. You must be really heavy-handed if you're overworking the paper, Gary. Can you keep going with it just until you've finished? Oh, now I'm confused. You're talking to me on TikTok and YouTube. It's really confusing. I'm easily confused. Right, I just want to see what this looks like. Once we get the black outer edge on. I'm hoping it'll make the colour pop. I don't want the colour to end up being too dark. So while I have a group of you here, I have seriously been considering and discussing with my sister Squishy Kitty about doing a joint Kickstarter where it will cover the equipment costs and everything for us to get started for our own sublimation. It will primarily be for tote bags. They will be eco tote bags, not just your normal ones, because I want to try my best. And there will be a couple of designs of tote bags, not just your basic tote bag designs, as in style of, not my designs. Having a chat with other people, we felt that actually tote bags would be the best thing to start off with, because t-shirts, you need a huge inventory of different sizes, where we just can't at the moment. Neither of us have the room. So we were thinking, rather than us doing 2 single Kickstarters, we could do a joint Kickstarter, and of course you would get a bag and whatever else out of it if you did support us. So I don't know what you think, but I'd love to know your thoughts. I use Daler Rowney paper. I can't get the same layer fit. No, you can't. Daler Rowney is much smoother. Much smoother. So you can't layer as, I mean, I've done some work I'm quite proud on with that paper, but it certainly has less tooth. Was that a yes please to the Kickstarter or something else? Oh no, that was to board. I don't think I'm going to get Starbucks to acknowledge anything, so that will be something I will be looking at later on. But again, I just want to start off with something I know that we could sell in volume to then help fund getting more stock in for other things. Hi Super Gay Gnomes, that is the best bloody name in the world. I've got a really itchy nose. Oh, I have to follow you. I'm following you now, because that's the best thing ever in the world. Yes, we were talking Kickstarters. We were thinking of doing a joint one, both me and my sister, because my sister has a business as well. But because we don't need 2 sets of equipment, primarily I would hold the equipment here. She would come and do whatever stock she needs to do once a week. But we're looking at an initial cost of around £700 to £800. So I honestly think that the Kickstarter is probably going to be the best way that we're going to be able to get it off the ground, basically. That way we're not asking for so much for just one of us. It's going to cover the both of us. I might try a lighter blue. I'm hoping this isn't too loud because you're closer to the microphone. Crap. I'm going under the desk. Bear with me. I think my sharpener has come unplugged. Yes, to that. Oh God. Could you do kids t-shirts and get Primark t-shirts? Pre-orders, but you only buy sizes that you've had orders for. Yes and no. So the idea of pre-orders is good, but you'll be surprised how many people don't go for pre-orders. So it's not the worst idea, and I have found a supplier, a UK supplier, for t-shirts, but because of the cost of covering everything, t-shirts can end up being more expensive than the tote bags. That sounds amazing. You probably asked for more. Yeah, I would need to... Hi, Cherie. Thank you. Yeah, I would... completely lost my train of thought now. That's Gary's fault. Yeah, I would actually need to include the cost of all the sublimation tools that we need, the stock that we need to make the bags and the t-shirts and things. I mean, even if we only got in like 10 sizes of t-shirts, hoodies is one thing that it has been requested a lot for me. But I would also need to buy a shed to put it all in, because I physically don't have the room in the house. Hi Joanne, hi Georgina. Someone else has been swearing at the fact that the school have opened, the kids have gone back, and now it's effing sunny. Couldn't have done that when they were at home, could it? No. I've looked at Printify. I've looked at Printify, Redbubble, Printful. I've forgotten the name of the others. Teespring. It's about 7 I've looked at. Sadly, all of their base prices, because a lot of these are US based, their base prices for a tote. To give you an example, I did a tote bag. I did a design. I put it in my Etsy store, and with the postage, they were expecting people to pay 40 quid. So in US dollars, that would be nearly $60, I think, for a tote bag. No one's going to pay that. They really aren't. They're just not going to pay it. So I took it down immediately, because I thought, actually, it's just way out of my comfort zone for charging people that sort of money. I want to be charging like sort of £10 to £15 for the tote bags. 10 for the smaller ones, and then 15 for the other design that I'm looking at. But I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it when I saw the cost of it. I thought, no one is going to want to pay that. That's the sort of money you pay for a hoodie. Ah, thank you, husband. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I just want to make my artwork affordable to people that would like to support my business and have, you know, and walk around with my artwork on their person. You know, whether it be a t-shirt, a tote bag, or, you know, and with all the shops now trying to get rid of all their plastic bags, tote bags always seem a really, really good idea. I was looking at tea towels, and I know Erica said that they'd be too pretty to use, which is fact, because I actually have 3 tea towels in my drawer that I have never used because they're too pretty, but I want to hang them up. Yeah, it's really, really hard to find. So the plan is I have found a stockist of some of the bags and actually some really nice tops in the UK. So if I can get the sublimation gear through the Kickstarter, then, and I think because if me and my sister do it together, then we're not having to ask for a huge amount from less people. And we'll both be getting the use out of it. So yeah, we need to raise about, I think it's about £600 to £700. I've looked at everything cost wise and what we need to get. Oh, bless you, thank you. Yeah, I do like the idea of socks, but again, I'd have to outsource printing on that, and a lot of them require minimum orders. It's a real catch-22 because a lot of these businesses that do all these sorts of things now became viral very quickly. So they were able to get stock in very quickly. You know, I did have that one viral video, and I will be forever grateful, but I know it's never going to be like that again. Well, never say never, but, you know, I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. And if I don't keep working hard, it is never going to happen again. So I've just got to keep at it. Amelie came in the other day, actually. Oh, she made my heart melt. She went, "Mummy, I really do hope that one day I have a business as successful as yours." And I didn't have the heart to tell her, bless her cottons. And I was like, well, you know, you keep working hard, then you can. Or you work for Mummy, or, you know, work together. Hi. There's too many things in my shop that I'm really crap at advertising as well. There's so many things that people haven't even seen. And I know the problem is me, it's not other people, it is definitely me. That is a very pretty wing happening right there. She is an artist in training, she's really, really good. She's been doing some really amazing pictures actually. I don't want to tempt fate either, but she's actually been having a really, really good time at school so far. Which, for those of you who know a lot about Amelie, you'll know how big that is. That's an achievement. I think we are. I think a lot of us are. I think we get so worried about seeming like we're doing nothing but self-promoting. But I guess at the end of the day, yes, I am an artist, but I am still running a business. And I think we forget that sometimes. And then we worry a bit too much. Hi Evie. Hi Emily. I always forget to take my bags with me, always. John always has them in the car, so it's alright when we're together, but I'm always forgetting. I'd like to get one of those little fold-up ones. I think they'd be really good. Had my first day of school earlier and I was late. Oh no! Damn coach. Not too late, I hope. My favourite brand is Polychromos. I love the way they blend. I just think they're such a superior brand. Hi! I have used Pablo's a lot more in the recent drawings though, because the colours. That's part of the reason why a lot of people cross brand actually, because you don't always get the same colours, so you end up sort of mixing and matching. So pretty. Oh yeah, they're 20 times, 20,000 times up on the ladder from Arteza. Arteza are great when you're learning, but they're not archival. So if you're certainly looking at selling your work in the future, you definitely need to be looking at more expensive brands. Arteza are quite bad with archival quality. And it's really confusing actually. Their scales go completely opposite way to everyone else's. Yes. Oh, mine might be going ahead as well. I might be able to get mine started on Tuesday if I can get my friend to sit with the kids. Fingers crossed. I can't decide what arm I want it though. Originally I wanted it on this arm, but now I don't know if I want it on that arm. So I'm really undecided right now. That's so true, Erica. Did you read the post the other day? Oh my god, just that is the most irony-filled post I think I've ever seen. Oh, it's quite hilarious. Oh right, oh, I love doing digital work. Yeah, I mean, as I say, there's nothing wrong with them. I've used them before. My kids got them because actually they're very affordable. But certainly if you're looking at going professional or at least selling your work, you definitely need to look at higher. You can get a lot done with the smaller packs as well. You don't need to have really, really big value packs. I'll tell you what has come out of all this is a lovely lady contacted me for a little bit of a logo design, I guess. And she owns a company called Bravery Buddies. and they make dolls for children with cancer. And the dolls have no hair and they wear bandanas, but you can customize them so they can look whatever you decide you want them to look like. And she wanted a couple of logos to go on their t-shirts, so I got those done and finished. She wanted an autism one as well, so I got that one done for her. They look so lovely. But what a lovely thing out there to have for kiddos. Oh yeah, you can't beat Caran d'Ache. They really are one of the best brands out there. Oh, isn't it? I just, yeah. Originally, we were going to do a unisex um, design, but as we were going through, it sort of changed. And he said, "Look, you know, I'm happy to pay for the extra," and I was like, "No, it's such a good cause. I'm happy to just let's get it done." And they come out really, really lovely, actually. Hi, Neve. I'm right. How are you? Right, that's one wing done. I really like that. That's really nice. So I've done the bottom half. Ooh, that was a big thing of thunder. I wasn't expecting any storms. You not had any storms anywhere? Just started. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a tattoo design, and I'm loving it. I don't think we were expecting any storms. Oh, hopefully, I might be asleep tonight then. I actually can't wait to get to the unfinished one. I'm really looking forward to that. I quite like the idea of having a challenge of making something look unfinished. Oh, typical. Hubby's off for the weekend and it's going to be miserable. Actually, I think he's off for the whole week. Wrong purple. Let's get the light purple first. Oh, has it? Oh, there's another bit. So it's got to be pretty close then. Where we want the colour. So what else have I got? I've got the rainbow ones that I was telling you about. I've got the green and pink one I was telling you about. I've got 3 graphite portraits to do, which I will do over the live feed because I think that'll be a good opportunity. I think that'll be a good learning opportunity. And I can answer any questions and things that you might have. But there'll be 3 graphite portraits of 3 grandkids. Yeah, and do you know what, Georgina? This is exactly where I want to be right now. And I'm so grateful for people like Cherie who are happy to pay me for a service. Can't talk today. Because this is me. This is my comfort. This is where I'm my happiest. creating different things. I think it's taken me a while, but I'm slowly reaching my audience. I might have to open the window in a minute. There's quite a lot of thunder happening. Have you ever sketched on a blank comic cover? I have not, no. Yeah, I've got a few tattoos. I've got my arms done, my shoulder, both of the upper arms, both which I'd like covered up, and then one on my lower back, which was probably actually the most painful one I've ever had. Thank you, Fiona. Yeah, they're really pretty colours. I worked through them on Procreate, just sort of did a very, very rough sketch up of it to make sure that we were all happy and she was happy with it. I'm gonna have to cave, aren't I? Where are they? What did I do with them? Okay, there it is. I'm definitely not going to be able to read the YouTube comments now. Nope. God dear. No, they're not. Oh, here comes the rain. I'm going to open the window. Let me show you. This is the colourway. Oh, itchy nose. That. Oh God, you can't see that on. You can just about, if I tilt it on YouTube, you can just about see it. So that's roughly the colourway. There you go. So that just gives you a bit of an idea. So that's what we're going to be working on. I'll add a little bit more red onto the bottom butterfly, but it was just to remind me that I need to put it in there. You'll probably hear all the rain now. I could never be on telly, could I? Because as soon as I go live, that's when my nose starts itching. What is it about that? So I know I said I was going to do the hair tutorial with you, but I wasn't expecting to book in so many commissions, to be perfectly honest, which I'm not moaning about at all, but that is why I haven't been about to do that. First day back tomorrow, probably won't get any sleep. Oh, bless you. Can you hear it? Coffee Man messaged me, but I think he must have forgotten I was on a live feed. He said he's down Eastbourne at the moment and he saw something about lights. I don't know whether he was saying there was lightning down there. That's pretty. Oh yeah, lightning, there it goes. That must be right above us. I may end up with the kids downstairs, just to forewarn you. Would you like to do a sketch on my blank comic covers? What comic covers are those then? Is that something you do? Hi. I keep having to look over like a little because I can't read distance with these glasses on. Well, I was supposed to be having a meeting with this new American website that's supposed to be an alternative to Patreon, but they didn't tell me that the woman who I was supposed to be having a meeting with has left the company, so that never happened. So I'm sort of back to square one with regards to whether or not I start Patreon up again. Yes, darling? It won't fall, darling.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's not windy enough for that, and he's a big, strong tree.
I'm scared. I'm scared. Hello, YouTube. All you can see is my outfit, not my face. I have a cat.
Unless that tree gets hit by lightning, which is very, very unlikely,
We are all going to die.
it's not going to go anywhere.
It will.
It would have to fall in our direction for anything to happen, wouldn't it?
No, hide me. Hide me! Alright, let's go. Just don't hold the camera.
Oh yeah, it does sound a bit like that, doesn't it? I think that was just an excuse to come down. I have an Iron Man blank comic need to be done. Oh, okay. Hi, Sophia. Hi, Brenda. I don't do fan art, that's the only thing. So if it's fan art you're after, I'd sadly have to turn you down. We have a dead, oh, now I'm going to forget the name of the tree. I want to say birch tree, but it's not. And it's huge. It's massive. And it died off really, really quickly. It's in next door's garden, and they won't have it cut down because it was going to cost them about £5 grand. If it comes this way, it will be our house that it hits. So every time we have bad weather, we have them in paranoia. No, it's, oh my god, what is it called? They're normally in America. There was an avenue. basically, is where I live. There's a bit of history to it, and it was originally a massive house that lived on a huge estate grounds. So a lot of it was woodland and field land and things like that. And as you went up to the big house, they had this big avenue of trees. No, all bigger than that. It's the one in the, you quite often see it in my videos, Gary, or my photos. The massive one at the end of the garden. And it was used to create an avenue up to the main house. So pretty much each one of the gardens in the new houses had one. But there was an ordinance put on them to stop them from being chopped down. But ours was chopped down the day before that got put on. Otherwise we would have still had ours in the garden. But sadly it's not there anymore. We've just got a massive stump up the very back. No, not maple. I can't believe I can't remember the name of the tree. Bye. Oh, I blooming will if anything like that happens. Redwood. It's a redwood. Right, storm's gone. Yeah. Because the rain stopped. Oh, you son of a gun.
How about we introduce TikTok and YouTube too? I know how many.
You want to introduce the world to Squishy? Or Squishy to the world, should I say?
Here is little Squid.
Muted my... No, this is where you put Squish. Put Squishy. Here's Squishy. The new addition to the Doodle family. And he's adorable. And he's huge. And he's only a baby. And he's massive and beautiful and fluffy and gorgeous.
And his little face is just the cutest thing you can ever see.
And his camera's going nuts. And he's settled in already. So
and I'll gently do that so people up there can see as well.
yeah, but that's the same camera as this.
Yeah, but there's little Squish. Alright, my books. Go back upstairs and watch your anime.
Yeah, Redwood. They had their fencing replaced, and whoever replaced the fencing, we think they must damage the root system really badly, because it's very unusual for a tree that size to die off that quickly. But it's now been stood dead for a couple of years now, so every time we have a storm we always get a bit paranoid. I know, he is going to be massive, isn't he? He is huge already. But he's so friendly already, and I'll tell you what, she's the hamster whisperer. Glass frog. Hi Cheryl, I didn't see you sneak on. Why do I feel like I know what one of those should looks like? Oh god. Oh, those. I actually have access to reference photos for those. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. I just love any frogs. Any frogs are gorgeous. Did you go outside, seeing as it's tipping it down? Well, it was here anyway. I think I'm going to shut the commissions at the end of this month because that gives me enough time to finish any commissions that I have left, and then I can crack on with the Amethyst series. But we're aiming to, if we do this Kickstarter, we want to get it so we can get products ready for Christmas. So it will probably be in the next, will probably be the end of this month, I imagine. We'll try and aim to get it up. You know, butterflies is probably one of the easiest ways to learn how to do blending, because I think you can get away with a lot of colourways. So you could really practice different colours for blending. Random subject change, but my book Love is Love has got the most amazing review on it already. I'm really grateful. Oh, please don't go where I think you're gonna go with that, Evie. Hi, Upkept Kisses. Just scrolled up to see your comment, lovely. Yeah, I'm dual feeding at the minute, so I'm going going between TikTok and YouTube at the moment. I have illustrated a book in the past, and I've done book covers in the past, but it is certainly something we can have a chat about. Okay, that's pretty much done, I think. Oh, bless you. Thank you. That means the world. Honestly, it really does. Your best bet, if you have Instagram, is to grab me on Instagram. I find it the easiest way, even over email. For some reason, I find Instagram the easiest way to have a chat. But if you don't, I'll give you my email. Yeah, let's go with that one, I think. Where the book's called? Oh, the book is called Love is Love. It's on Amazon, and it's basically a dictionary of the LGBTQ plus community. Hi Laura, thank you. Yeah, it's on Amazon. I come up on the 3rd if you Google Love is Love, but on Amazon. But I got the most amazing review on there. What's annoyed me though is I ordered my author copy over a week ago, and people are getting their orders before I've even got my author copy, which I find very strange. Okay, do you want my email? Or you can pop onto my link in my bio and it will take you to a link tree on my website and you can contact me there. I'm getting loads of annoying gnats flying through the window now where I've opened it. Yeah, I'm going to have to close it now. Full of bugs. Okay, so the top one. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Laura. I'm pretty sure. When did you order? Because I'm pretty sure nearly all of the, apart from the ones that I'm having to wait for new print paper for, all the others are gone. Oh, I've lost my reference. Hang on. There we go. Oh, it's such a strain when I go from one glasses to another. I feel proper old right now. Go away. think that's roughly all you would see of colour. I don't rightly know, but I'm going to go with that. Oh, is that the order that's just come through? I've just had one come through. Is that you? Oh, bless you. Thank you. Or is that a different one? I'm enough pin. Oh, no, I remember that order. Yes, I remember that order. That went out not yesterday, day before, I think. So you should get that any day. Honestly, I've been so grateful. I can't honestly tell you how grateful I am for all the orders that I've had. TikTok has been one hell of an amazing journey. I might turn it slightly. God, that colour's lush. You have to get a mount. Make sure you get a mount. So get yourself an A5 mount, so the frame you get will be larger than A5. If you go to somewhere like The Range, a lot of their frames come with mounts already. Oh, bless you, thank you. My order came today. 2 giraffes, Scullypuss and stickers, so please. Oh, yay! Thank you. I had to put in a complaint to Royal Mail about one of their postal services. Oh, it was absolutely awful. He really was quite rude. I still haven't heard anything back, which I find even more annoying. No acknowledgement, nothing. But basically, he told me never to come back again. Or because I went in to ask for proof of postage on the packages that I sent out. Absolutely disgusting service. No, so a mount is inside a frame. I don't think I've got one I can show you to hand. No, I haven't. So a mount is basically like a bit of cardboard that sits over the top of your image and sits next to the glass, and then that way your image never has to touch the glass. They call it matting, I think, in the States, but over here we call it mount board. That would be an impressive dragonfly wing, I would have to say. His colour underneath would be different, wouldn't it? So, but then I want some colour to go against what will be the black of his body. So I am going to put some colour in, I think. Oh, really? You were there that early, were you, Evie? Oh, bless you. I didn't think I'd kept that on. Oh, okay. So have you got a frame already? You can buy mounts separately. You don't have to buy them with the frame. Yeah, he basically moaned because I went in with all my labels prepaid because I do them all at home with click and collect. And he was like, I don't get paid for any of this. I didn't get paid for doing this for you. And I was like, no, but you're a post office. That's part of your service. And I was like, well, I'll take it elsewhere if it's a problem. You know, I don't want to ruin your day. Anyway, this whole conversation went on, and by the end of it, he just turned around and said, don't come back again. That's just absolutely disgusting. Do it. Get your colouring book out. Best therapy ever. Colouring books are also a really good way of learning how to blend, because you don't have to be able to draw then, and you can just colour to your heart's content. Oh really? Well, I haven't had any acknowledgement whatsoever. All I had was the email to say that it had been received, and that was it. I might chase it up if I don't hear anything by sort of the middle of the week, because that is most definitely not 3 days. Oh, I'm sorry you've had a bad day. Oh, you've got a good memory, Evie. I need pink. There. Hey, Paul. Yeah, you can. You just cut the hole big enough out the middle. Just keep like a couple of mil, so the picture's got something to sit on. Otherwise, it's just going to fall through the hole. Yeah, I had a go at doing my own mounts once. Never again. I could never get my head around the mount cutter. What colour do I want now? Payne's grey. Trying to bring out this bit of the petal a bit more. Petal? Wing a bit more. Oh, it's so nice to be doing watercolour again. Really had missed that. Forgotten how much as well, actually. 22. Oh, bless you, Evie. My pleasure. Oh, yeah, she did really well, didn't she, when it all took off? Old Johanna Basford, isn't it? I think it's pronounced. I always get a blendy pencil. I still sell the odd colouring book through Amazon. Not often, but the odd one. Hi, Neve. They're really cheap. They're really cheap board. Honestly, just go buy one, darling. Even online, they're so cheap. But you will have to get a bigger frame. So you might as well just head to the range or somewhere and just grab a new frame. You can pick them up for like $2.99. You go away, Mr. Nat. $6. And I agree with Erica wholeheartedly. Right, these need to be black, and I'm really tempted to make it really black. So I'm quite tempted to go marker on the bottom and then pencil on the top. Somewhere in here should be a black, but you're very dark green. Oh, funny, let's get that out. I really must scan that tomorrow. June 22nd. Is that Bonnita Day? Doodle Day. It is Doodle Day. Do I want to base it with black? Do I want to base it with black? Oh, I really don't know. I'm quite undecided. No, let's do it all with pencil like I normally would. Hiya, yes I did. I'm just worried that my mum will say it's fine and that I'm worried. Well, you can tell her that from me that yes, pencil drawings need to be kept off the glass. Say, Bonnita said so, and Mama said it was okay. It is quite black, to be fair. I have managed to do quite a good job. Without blowing my own trumpet, but I have. The one Joanne said, Johanna Basford. So Johana, or is it double N-A? She basically was the one who was the first one to be mass marketed for colouring books. Oh, my one. Behind the Secret Door. If you Google Bonnita Moby or go to Amazon and put in Bonnita Moby, I should come up under the author page. Or I have a downloadable version in my Etsy shop. Cool, you found that quick. Oh, they look cute. So now you have 3 days. Mother's Day, your birthday and Doodle Day. Bless you. It's amazing how much you can get something to look like black without using black. I need to round that off. I think it looks a little bit shapeless. I know the angle would be slightly different, but I just think it needs a little bit more shape. Alright, got half an hour left on YouTube. I will continue on TikTok for a little while longer, but not much longer. But we've got half an hour. It's on a Wednesday, is it? We'll have to do something then, won't we? We'll have to plan a doodle day. Okay, so butterfly number 1 done. And I really like that. I think it's come out really quite beautiful, actually. Hi, sorry, I've been missing a few people saying hello. Oh, these glasses make my eyes hurt. So, do the unfinished one, then the quill, I guess. So the unfinished one is, again, black on the top, purple, yellow, yellow, pink, red. So the black is just on the tip of the wing. Thank you. Yeah, I love the power of these pencils. They're incredible, really. just how pigmented they are and how much colour you can really get out of them. Every time I look at that snail, and it's not often I really look at something and take massive pride in what I've done, but every time I look at that snail I think, I cannot believe that come from my imagination and my hands. I think the Flower Fairies did it for me. I was always colouring in Flower Fairies books when I was a kid. Yay, that's what we like to hear, as long as you're happy. I shouldn't have opened the window. My damn office is full of flying critters. So I gather it was a hands up for a tote bag Kickstarter. I'm going to do a video on it as well, just to get a bit of feedback from people. Because obviously we don't want to get everyone involved and then not be able to do what we want to do from it. Well, I colour by numbers. I don't honestly have a problem with any of those types of things, actually. I think anything like that is quite a good stepping stone. I mean, if people enjoy it, who's anybody to say what's right and wrong in that sense? Like paint by numbers and things like that. And yeah, I just think whatever way somebody can be creative, and if that's helpful to them, brilliant. Did I watch Millennium TV series? Millennium. Don't ring a bell. That was really, really good English there. That doesn't ring a bell. What was it about? I can't remember the last time we watched normal telly, to be honest. Hi. I just heard Katie laugh, so I went through to tell her to sleep. She's asleep. Oh, spooky. Emily talks in her sleep. Coffee Man doesn't really do it often now, but he went through a phase where he would sit upright in bed, say something, and then just lay straight back down again. I remember the first time he did it, it just completely and utterly freaked me out. What designs would look fab? Yeah, we were discussing, we are looking into tumblers. They don't sell as well. Basically, loads of people kept asking me, would I sell my designs as sublimation? I'm like, well, I don't want to be selling my designs for like £4 when I've spent all the hours I have on it for somebody else to make all the money. As selfish as that sounds. So we were looking at, I have found some amazing tumblers and coffee tumblers that I do want to use, but it's done slightly differently. I'd have to do it with decals rather than, or printable vinyl, but then they would have to be sealed with polyurethane, and polyurethane isn't technically food safe. So it's loads of research that needs to go into it, basically. Lance Henriksen, going back a while now. Thought it would be the kind of Lance Henriksen. Is he the one that played? No, I'm gonna forget his name. He's that name of that show now. No, can't think. The name rings a bell. God, why is my chair so squeaky? And again, it's things like supplies. That's why we're thinking of doing the Kickstarter, so we can get all the supplies in, so we can look at doing things like the tumblers. I'm just trying to figure this out. This is the unfinished wing. Oh no, it wasn't who I was thinking of then. I'm trying to think of the last thing we watched from terrestrial TV. Because you can't even get Supernatural now. We were halfway through the series before obviously COVID hit and all filming stopped, and now we can't seem to catch up on any of the stuff that we were watching. Right, I want to get that back wing done first. I tend to keep working on my pad when I'm on the sofa, so I don't really pay attention to what's on the TV. I did manage to finish Downton Abbey though. Yeah, they would be cool. The colour changing ones. Make sure not to muddy what I've done up here. How much would me asking for a new print be if you were to sell it normally? That's confused me, lovely, and right now that's pretty easy to do. A print of Rio. Because I'm hungry and in need of coffee, that's what it is. Oh, you guys on YouTube, you haven't probably seen my new bell upgrade, have you? Oh, I bought the glasses off someone who was doing glass etching. with wild child designs on them. Oh, really? Oh, don't, Emily. Honestly, you're good. I'll get a nice bit of shading on this to make sure that it does look like it's behind. I might even pop a bit of a shadow in as well, actually. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Really make it look 3D. So, in other words, rather than it being the drawing that you get the print of the drawing, but I do the drawing. That's sort of where it starts to get a little bit complicated, to be honest. I can always put a glass frog on the list of things to be done in the future. So I've just tapped the phone. I mean, once the amethyst series is done, then I'll be open to more suggestions with regards to other animals. Can you? I'm off camera, aren't I? You should have poked me. I need to get a better extendy pole for the camera because it hasn't quite got the length I need. It doesn't seem to want to stand up very well either. Don't need to be sorry. I'm going to aim for the axolotl for the next amethyst one, I think. Oh, God knows what they're doing upstairs. Sounds like a herd of elephants. Hiya, thank you. reminds me of a sunset, especially with that blaze of orange. It's like the sun's Thank you. That's pretty. Right, let's see if I can move the camera at all. I can't. That might be helpful. Okay, so on to the unfinished wing. So we're going from yellow to pink. So let's start with the pale yellow. I mean, deja vu. I can't remember in my deja vu whether this worked out or not. Let me move my mug on YouTube. Might be a bit easier. There we go. Out to pink. that'd be cool. It really varies, lovely, depending on size and detail. I mean, if Cherie is still here and doesn't mind me commenting how much she has paid, but obviously otherwise I'll keep it quiet. But it really does vary. And the thing is with these is you don't need to buy a tattoo pass because they're specifically drawn for that person. So hey Will. So you've been having some fun with colour pencils. I mean, prices can pretty much range anywhere between 60 and 200 quid, really, I guess. Yeah, you're doing well. I know, Mr. Nat, it's amazing, isn't it? But would you mind going elsewhere? I think that needs to be darker still, to be honest. It's too bright. That's better. Right, how are we doing for time? Right, we've got 10 minutes on YouTube left. I will continue on TikTok for a little while longer. Yeah, you come out lovely. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm not going to name names or anything like that, but somebody contacted me with regards to a tattoo of their artwork that somebody had done, and oh my god. No. I think I would have complained if that was my result. They hadn't even agreed to let them do it either, so because they hadn't even asked for permission. I have considered NFTs. It is something I am seriously considering, but there's quite a lot of finance behind it. Plus, I don't have certain things that they require for you to open an e-wallet and all that sort of stuff. But you need money to list the NFTs, and then of course you need money to buy the currency. But I've had so many people tell me that I really should be selling them as NFTs. Sudden pain in my arm. Oh, that will explain NFTs. Probably be a bit better than I am at doing it. I do wonder how well some of the stuff would do, and I like the fact you never lose copyright, so I can do what the hell I like with it. I like that. But it is quite mind-blowing, and just a minefield, I should say. Shark Week. Oh dear. I was laughing at something on the YouTube comment. If you take it literally, then yeah. But initially, all their branding was purple and black, so. Sorry, I've gone all quiet. They haven't decided. How on earth would it fit on a finger? No, I'm pretty sure it was a fake website. There's tons of them about, and a lot of my images linked back to that site. So I don't think it's a real site. So I wouldn't even know where to start to contact. But I think it's just like a scamming site or some sort of phishing site, I imagine. Tilt it slightly. There we go. So I'm going to keep the unfinished look at this end. So I need some grey for the... This would never be far too detailed to go on a finger. Far too detailed. Wow. My English is on top form today. I've purposely done the elements so they're not joined up together, so as and when it gets taken to the tattooist, they can cut and paste around wherever she decides to have it done. So that's part of the reason why it's placed the way I have placed it. I think it'd look really nice on like a foot or a calf or somewhere like that too. quite liked Bonita's finger response on TikTok the other day. What was that one? Thank you. Oh, how's Canada at the moment? If I had the guts, I'd totally move somewhere like that. Hi, I get to finally open your beautiful work this morning. Phone wouldn't open them. Hey, yay! Were they all okay? I was talking about you earlier. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, I couldn't send them unless I zipped the file up, unfortunately, because it was too big otherwise. Oh, do you know what the first one I did? It got taken down. I think I was a bit too obvious with my finger. Ooh, too obvious that they didn't like it. I think that sufficiently looks unfinished. Right, so the quill starts with orange. If there's any problems with it, obviously let me know. And we need to make the quill extra fluffy, so there's going to be a lot of floofy bits going on it. Flopter going round. Hi, thank you. Try and get this twist in the feather going. Green. Makes me laugh because like people are allowed to bully you, but when you retaliate, TikTok gets all arsey and then starts taking your stuff down. Right, boys and girls on YouTubes, it's time to say goodbye to you on there. Stay on TikTok if you're on there at the moment, because I will continue on TikTok for a little bit longer, but not too much longer as my eyes are starting to hurt. So if you have got TikTok and you're on YouTube, I'll see you over there. But for everyone on YouTube, thank you very much for joining me on today's live. And yeah, I'll let you know if there's one happening next Wednesday. Hopefully there will be, because a few of these people have asked for video progress of the commissions that are happening. So there'll be a few of those going on. So that's where we are so far. I'll make sure I post it in the group as well so you can see it at the end. But I'll probably do about another half an hour, I think, on TikTok. So for everybody on YouTube, thank you very much. And I shall see you on the next live. Bye!